Welcome to the Alexandra Wenman show. I'm here in sunny Ibiza and I'm here with Lydia, who owns a beautiful shop called Etamanel. So Lydia, tell us a bit about this gorgeous shop with all this amazing decor.
So we're called Etamanel. Etamanel is a Mayan word which means wisdom, and we feel what we have to offer here in this space is a combination of wisdom from all around the world, from our earth. We specialise in decorative minerals, large crystals that are some mined with love and hand mined, others that we go around the world selecting special pieces that are called to us from different parts for a purpose, wanting to work with specific people who are coming to the shop and feeling guided to choose and work with nature's gift and wisdom. So we came up with the concept of energetic decor, which is decor for the home that moves energy, that balances and restores spaces to help us in our individual lives to create more harmony and balance within us, as whatever's happening within is a reflection around us. So yeah.
And this isn't where your journey with crystals began, is it? I met Lydia many moons ago at a shop called Mysteries in London.
Yes.
And it turns out that you also worked at Stepping Stones, where I used to
did,
work, so we
yes.
have a lot in common.
Yeah.
So, but what guided you to Ibiza? How did you come here and start this part of your journey?
Oh, well, Ibiza called me, really.
As it does.
As it does, yeah. It's a magical island, which I feel is guided by the special rock here, as Vedra, which amplifies everything here on the island. And my story here really is a story of, I feel, divine timing. I came here pregnant with my little boy, who's now 2 years old. My mum was already here based on the island for 5 months, and I came with my husband, and things just happened. There is a very special movement happening here on the island, which has been happening for many years, but people are becoming more conscious of what's happening and feeling more drawn to come to the island, doing special retreats, special channeled work, ceremonies. There's a lot of love happening here and big changes. It's exciting.
So we've been talking with Lydia about Etamanel, the beautiful shop. This is Lydia's mum, Patty.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
And you.
And Patty is a big part of Etamanel, and we've actually been having a conversation about all the changes and the shifts that have been happening on the earth plane at the moment. So Lydia, you've been telling me a little bit about you two have been exploring your own channeling gifts, am I right?
Yes, it started in London for me, and towards the end of my time in London, I invited my mum in on a channeling session, and it completely changed everything. Actually, Spirit told us that's how we came to Ibiza. They told my mum to come to Ibiza.
Wow. So what was the message, Patty, that you got?
So, time waits for no one. A life that gets postponed is not a life. Do the things that make your heart sing.
And that's actually written on the front doorstep of the shop. So it's
Yes, it is.
first thing that you read as you come in to this beautiful sanctuary. Is gorgeous. So you girls are really living the dream here.
We really are.
It's wonderful.
Super grateful for each moment. The people that have been drawn here to our space. I get to share this moment now with you guys that I've known from my past and past lives, and it's incredible. It's an incredible journey, and we are every day in a state of gratitude through the shifts and the ups and the downs. We get to spend our time in high vibration. It's a very high vibration here in the shop with all these incredible crystals, and working with inspirational people. And I love each moment here. I'm truly grateful.
That's wonderful. And Patty, you have a great story, don't you? Because you were umming and ahhing about coming out here. So tell our viewers what led you here.
Well, I had a career in London and a home as well, and it was an amazing experience, but it was time to make a change. I was very nervous of dropping out the system, the security of, financial income. And I decided to take the chance. Ibiza was calling me. I came for a holiday and felt very connected. It was very magical. So I made the leap of faith, and once I made that decision, everything flowed for me. It's not to say that it hasn't been without its challenges, but it's been the most amazing growing process. And it's very much about being present and accepting each day as it is, and gratitude, as Lydia says. It's wonderful.
Beautiful. Yeah. And girls, what's your vision for this shop? How do you see it in the future?
Well, my vision is for it to be a gathering space, to pull many people from all around the world, for us to come together, share, laugh, enjoy, learn, and mostly out of anything, embody the wisdom that nature teaches us and that is already within us. So that's my vision.
That's gorgeous. And what about Ibiza itself? What do you think is so special about this island?
Well, I feel there is an energy here, especially with the rock Esvedra, that is the guardian of the island. But there's something here that's pushing people to be the change. So not just to talk about the change, it also has a real incredible sense of community here. It doesn't mean to say that everybody's living as one, but they're really open to the concept of, not relying on the system, and more so being in a space of communication with each other where we can grow and learn with each other and share. There's enough for us all here, and really raise the vibration. We are going through this incredible shift. The earth is vibrating at an incredible level at the moment, which is pushing us, and there is so much happening here, everywhere, and I feel that this island here is pulling people who are awake and aware and want to go deeper, and it's supporting those people in their process. So I've met many incredible shamans, channelers, from all around the world, healers, teachers, and people who are just wanting to live in their truth. So I see it as a truth seeker island, also the island of dreams, because people come here with a dream and they really put their all into it, and this island holds you. So if you are living in your truth, you will grow, and it's a supportive, nurturing island.
So how do you choose all the fantastic pieces that you have in here? I mean, obviously you guys are very conscious about what goes into this shop. How did it begin? What was the first piece that you actually chose?
Ooh. So the idea first was decorative minerals and exquisite crystals. We really wanted to travel and handpick crystals that we felt were rare, different, and were being called to this island for a reason, to be charged and to then be let go and connected with their guardian, as we believe the people who come into contact with the crystal that they choose, they become the guardian of their piece.
And where do you get most of your crystals from? Are they from all around the world?
We have a main supplier in Mexico, from a place called Puebla.
Because you have a special connection with Mexico, obviously, don't you? Tell us about your connection.
So I left London in 2013, and I went to Mexico just to travel for a couple of months, and I ended up staying for 2 years, getting married and learning Spanish, and I'd done an incredible indigenous wisdom course, working with an incredible lady who's worked very closely with the Mayans. And and during that time,
some happy people.
I connected with this amazing warehouse that they specialise in decorative minerals, so they can carve and shape certain crystals into wonderful pieces, tables, benches, lamps. And that was the initial idea, to just keep it to decorative minerals, and then the idea grew, and we were just inspired by different artists and designers who work a lot with heart and who are inspired by the mineral kingdom or by by the light, by love. So.
And do you often go together to source the pieces?
We did for the first lot of stock that came in, and that was a fabulous experience. We had a lot of fun, and we just really treated it as a form of play almost. We really enjoyed and took our time and connected with each piece, and really just saw it as a wonderful opportunity, as a gift for someone to come in and really connect. And yes, we really feel that it's important to hand select each piece wherever possible.
Is there any pieces that you haven't been able to let go of, or that you haven't wanted to let go of? Because that would be my danger. I'd be like, I've got this wonderful shop, but I want to keep them all to myself.
Well, actually, saying that, it's interesting because we have some pieces that haven't moved yet, and they seem to be the biggest pieces. And I had a conversation actually with a friend, and she asked me, well, how much do you really want to let go of them? And I do. I have a feeling we have some incredible Himalayan quartzes that my mum and I chose together with spirit, and we were guided to certain pieces, and their energies are out of this world, very pure, very clean, and there's a lot of information stored in each one. So I do have a feeling that they're still sitting here because we're enjoying their energy so much.
Yeah.
They're really guarding this place for us, and also they're really helping with the cleansing process for some of the other pieces that come here.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Like portals.
exactly. So there's a lot of work going on in this store, and we know that people are feeling it because we get some folk who come in off the street and say, oh, we just had to come in because we can sense there's something going on in here. What is it? So lots of, I think the favourite comment is, I'm getting goosebumps.
Yes,
so,
definitely
yeah.
goosebumps in here.
But I'm getting used to it now. So.
And do you sell online as well, or do you have people can come to your website to have a look at what you do have on offer? How can they find you online?
So we have a website, which is etamanel.com. We have a selection of what it is we have in the shop, but we're not actually selling online because each piece is very unique.
To package some of this stuff up might be a bit heavy as well.
Exactly. But, you know, we're on Facebook and Instagram, Etamanel Ibiza, where we have wonderful posts and, pictures that have inspired quotes from us. And, if a piece calls anyone, we're happy to ship and send. But at the moment, we're not selling online just because we are focusing more on the shop. And this is just me personally. I like to feel the crystals. I like to feel what it is I put in my space and in my home. So maybe that's to come.
Lydia, what sorts of talks and events do you have that go on here in this gorgeous workshop space that you have?
So we've had many different events and gatherings actually happening in this space. We had a wonderful, wonderful Baba from India called Laddu Baba, who came and done a satsang, which was incredible. These high vibrational heart mantras, sharing his simple, incredible messages that, we had about 25 people in this. It's quite a small space. And that was a very special moment. We've had heart reconnection workshops, tarot workshops. We also do therapies here. So I do my crystal harmony therapy, psychic tarot readings, somatic coaching.
Ritual tattoo, which was a wonderful experience.
What, not from Cambodia or Thailand or
Brazil?
From Brazil.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes, a lovely, lovely lady called Manuel Ruas. She's a tattoo artist, and she does hand poke tattoos, but instead of using the machine, she uses a crystal. So, tattoo of crystals, which my mum and I actually both.
Oh my gosh! Have you guys
one,
got?
so.
Shall we do a zoom in? Oh wow! Sacred geometry.
Yeah.
Not just right up my street.
Yeah.
Beautiful work. Wow. So really unusual, different events that you have going on here. You can really tell that you really feel what you need to put on here.
We really feel the connection with the people, that they either find us or we find them, and it's at this instant lock with the people who are doing the workshops or the gatherings. So it's as if the name itself, Etamanel, is calling the people and just sharing the wisdom, whether it's through the crystals or through their workshops or their teachings. It's becoming that space.
I love it, because you know, my healing system is precious wisdom.
You see?
So we're not connected at all, are we, guys? It's amazing. Well, I just want to say thank you so much for having me here today and for talking to me. And what a beautiful space that you've created here. And you've only, so as we film this, you've only been open about 6 months, am I right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
We opened in May. Yes.
Yeah.
Amazing. So May 2017 this place opened. So come and visit Lydia and Patty and say hello to the crystals and the beautiful art and the pieces that they have here. Come along for a talk or an event, and it's a beautiful space and another wonderful addition to the gorgeousness that happens here on Magical Ibiza.
Yes, so grateful to be here.
Thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Action.
Welcome to the Alexandra Wenman show. I'm here in sunny Ibiza with Lydia, who owns the shop is Etamanel.
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 Yeah.
Can we do that again?